Ow! Throw another log on the fire, Nige. Great. Perfect.
Can I put my tool away now?
Yeah, you took it where it's somewhere safe. Bye. Is that tea ready?
Doing it now. Doing it now.
Parched here.
Oh! Oh!
You bang that head again.
Yeah.
I'll say anything. You need to put something there.
Okay, I'll think about it. I'll come up with something in a minute.
Where are you, Nige? Oh.
Something like this did you have in mind?
Oh, that's perfect. Are you okay sleeping in it as well, though?
Oh, why? You going to keep on banging me on the head when I snore?
No.
So we stopped on this last night, advertised in the town, a signpost in the town directed us here. So we picked up one of the last spaces there. So as you can see, there is a bit of a car park and a sports centre there, but it's not. I wouldn't say it was a unpleasant place to stop. So there's quite a few. There's some Germans, Italians, Belgium, us Brits, and some French here last night. Like we say, it is provided by the local community for motorhomes, and it actually specifies that no one else can park in these spots because so there on the sign, there's a little grassy area. The guys were playing pool last night. There's a pool or petang court there. Behind this area here is a little barbecue, and as you can see, there's picnic tables as well. It's got a dump facility, so that means you can empty your waste, your toilet, and fill up with fresh water. These are provided not only for the benefit of the campers, but also the benefit of the locals, knowing that the waste is disposed of in an environmentally and friendly manner, and not just dumped in the bushes, or people taking a toilet or nature breaks in the bushes. The idea of the Aires is obviously to provide an area for the camper vans. There are 2 campsites in this town, so you know you can't argue that using an Aire is taken away from the campsites. I haven't seen the campsites, so I don't know whether they're full, but I presume they won't be empty. This is the main summer holiday season in France. So what they provide these areas to help assist is the town, so the local shops selling local produce. So when we come across a nice town, we go and visit. We had a glass of wine and a beer in one the other day, just to show our gratitude for allowing us to stop the night for free. So today there's a market on in the town, so there's a local honey producer had a stall there, so we picked up the local honey direct from the producer. Then with it being a Beaufort region, there was a Beaufort, which is cheese manufacturer, and in there they also sell other local produce. So we've acquired a taste for Genepi over the last couple of days, so we bought a nice little bottle of that. Can't see it lasting very long. And we were short of saucisson because we didn't really want to buy it in the supermarket when we were there a couple of days ago. We preferred to buy from a local shop and producer, and so we got 4. 4 of those. And then if we just go,
Oh, hello!
should we swap places?
Yeah, shall we?
Should we do that squeeze past? There we are. But we did buy, when you go in the fridge, some sausages, local sausages again. And hopefully that's...
One more thing.
Oh, okay.
We went into the tourist office for a regional map, which we tend to do when we come in towards a new region. This one I've just looked at, and it's quite typical of France, whereby they mark the areas where you can stop with a motorhome. So there's one, Saint-Jean-de-Maurienne has got one. There's another one here. There's another one here. Well, you can see actually.
So they're not actually turning
There's another one
the
up there.
motorhomes away. They're encouraging and providing a place for us to stay. So rather than find it as a problem that we're all turning up and you know, want to stay somewhere, instead of turning everyone away and putting signs up banning us, they are actually providing the places. And it's up to us campervan people to abide by where they want us to park, and not to go off parking willy-nilly anywhere else. You know, if they're good enough to provide the area, that's where they want you to stay, and that's where you should stay. And support their businesses where you can, rather than look at it as a free night and a really cheap holiday. Think about what you're saving by not spending it at a campsite, and maybe not spend the same amount in the town, but you know, spend,
Every little helps.
Yeah, give a little back to the town. And
also on the map it shows the aire de service de camping car. So that is basically the dump and the fresh water place to empty a loo. That means that there's an area provided for that facility as well, which is of course absolutely essential in a motorhome, which again we just do not have in the UK. You have to go to a caravan site, and not actually even in the UK, not all caravan sites and campsites have a dedicated motorhome dump facility. I don't know if you realise that sometimes the waste in particular is quite hard to empty, because obviously the waste tanks in a motorhome are underneath, and you pull a lever to release all the water into a drain in the ground. But on many campsites back in the UK, you just can't do it, because it's a drain, perhaps like you'd have at home with well, you'd have to basically empty with a bucket really from your waste tank, instead of the situation they have here with the drain in the ground. Or you'd have to attach a hose. Some motorhomes do come with a hose, but they're horrible to use, and not every motorhome has one, and yeah, it's not the nicest way to do it. So there.
Right, well, we're off for a little drive up a windy, hairpin infested road, and then we're going to take some lunch, and then we're going to set off over another col, which is a mountain pass road. So we'll fill you in later with how we're getting on. This is a two-way road. It's in the 1001 roads to do before you die. It's 17 bends. Priority to traffic going up. So if we meet anyone coming down, obviously they'd have to give way to us, which could mean reversing and looking at the flimsy rails that are on the side, the back barrier.
They look like balcony rails.
That's these are called the French lacets or something. It means it's French for boot laces, because of that tightly. If you look at the map, the road is that tightly packed together. It just looks like a squiggle, or like a shoelace or a bootlace. This is a hairy road because there's no barrier whatsoever.
Oh my god. It could be bye bye Nigel and Sonia. How many beds is that then? 3, 4.
Oh, actually, we don't have to come down.
What, staying up there?
I think I recall there is a road that you take and it takes you further down the valley, leads you out further down the valley.
Jutty out rock pieces.
I would not like to meet anything going down for their sake.
Bike with brakes on. That's what we like. Oh, look at this.
So I wouldn't recommend it in anything, any other motorhome.
What is amazing is how they built these roads in the first place.
I think we're nearly at the top now. The sat nav.
I went quick.
That is it.
Ah, we're done. Rolling meadows, which means lunch, I think.
To the gorge.
Ah, nice meadows. Ah, well done you.
Well, that's another one to tick off. We did that today. Plenty more to do. Plenty more.